I'm AC Cash. This is
Jay the Technician.
and this is
JD. Boom.
and we're coming to you on behalf of Pivot Point Investors, where we help the everyday investor invest in real estate and stock market to achieve financial security. Hey guys, 2021. We're talking action, man. We're talking marijuana. We're talking cannabis. You know, I know a lot of people want to get into it, but should we be investing in it? That's the question.
That's the question.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
We're going to cover the cannabis industry here on Pivot Point Investors. Stick around. Hi, I'm AC Cash. This is
Jay the Technician.
and this is
JD. Boom.
Hey, and we're here on behalf of Pivot Point Investors, where we deal with the everyday investor to help him grow his nest egg so that his dollars turn into tens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and get into the millies. 2021,
Yeah.
you know, we got a new administration.
Yeah.
We got markets still rising,
Yeah.
and folks are dipping and moving left and right, but the big mover right now is kind of a crazy thing. We want to know whether we need to be in this cannabis industry. That's what we want to know. We want to know, should we be in the weed business?
Man.
Huh?
Hey, that's
Yeah.
a great question. That's
So,
a great question.
Hey, we're going to go top down today, talking about the cannabis industry, talking about the kind of stocks, the stocks that invest in stocks, the whole industry. Let's just give a little bit on it and see, should the Pivot Point investor community be dealing in the cannabis industry? Now, we don't want them selling weed, do we?
No.
Just
please.
investing
Definitely
in the
not.
cannabis
No.
industry. So if I go top down, I look at Jay the Technician, and I want to know, tell me what's happening in the cannabis industry.
I mean, right now, to be quite frank, it's just a pullback. You know, right now people are just collecting profits. There is nothing negative going on in the markets right now. It's simply just reached a bottom where it needed to retreat. This is nothing more than a temporary 33% pullback before it retraces and starts making new highs.
So wait a minute. So should we be in that market? Should we even be playing in that industry?
I mean, from a recommendation standpoint,
Mhm.
definitely.
Okay.
Technical wise, doesn't say anything. I definitely see this as another buying opportunity. We have an administration in there that is for the legalization of marijuana.
Okay.
So not only should people be looking at this from a short term, but there's going to be a lot of long-term money once those bills get brought back to the House and to the Senate, looking into legalizing marijuana from a federal level.
Okay, so as we look at it now, we're talking about an industry that's still very young, but growing. Pardon the pun. That's a growing industry,
Yeah.
and so
Absolutely.
for the opportunity for investors, is a time to get in on the early part, as some of these market people who speculate on this are moving the markets. They might have pulled back a little bit.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, but the industry as a whole is one that shows promise. Is that correct?
It's, hey, weed is selling.
Weed is selling. Man, have we ever heard that before? Weed is selling.
Weed
That's right.
has weed
Okay.
been selling from the beginning, and
All
weed
right.
still selling in the end.
All right.
Absolutely.
And so we're talking about the whole weed industry, and we're talking cannabis. That's medical, that's
medical.
medicinal,
Yeah.
and that's recreational.
Absolutely.
As we talk about that, let's dive into some specifics. When we dive into the specifics, I'm looking at the boom
Hey.
to let me know what's happening.
Hey.
What should we be looking in this cannabis industry?
So you guys make great points, Cash and J-Tech. I'm gonna just say, for me personally, I think if you can stomach the volatility, right?
Okay.
So every investor is a little bit different, right?
You mean
So-
weed to get you high and bring you down?
Hey, you can. Today was a drop. It was a
Man.
crash. 33% pullback. I mean, a lot of people was panicking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Some of our members out there were panicking, like, "Whoa, what's up?" And
Okay.
I'm like, "Hey," and we're saying, "Look, relax.
Relax.
You know, relax.
Take
you
a
know."
token.
Hey, yes, like relax. I mean, it's the medical advancements that are coming from cannabis. It's the recreational. It's the laws at the state levels passing.
Okay.
Like, and it's the decriminalization
Uh-huh.
around marijuana. It's not just making it legal,
Uh-huh.
but when you decriminalize everything around that, you just open up an incredible
Okay.
roadway, doorway, whatever
Looks
you
like
have.
buying opportunities.
Absolutely.
That's a market on the move.
Absolutely. So two stocks that I like, or companies specifically.
Okay.
You know, when we drill down, we look at Tilray and we'll look at Sundial Growers.
Tilray, I can't spell that.
Hey.
Tilray, how you spell Tilray?
Hey, the stock ticker is TLRY.
Okay, I can
Yeah,
spell
that's what
that.
you- that's what
I
you-
can spell that.
That's what you need to spell.
All right,
So
Tilray.
this is one y'all will probably remember. you know, cash. January 6th of this year, I was looking at the marijuana plays, new administration, boom, and came in for the new year. Tilray $15.87 a share that day.
Okay.
We bought in.
Okay.
We got in at $15.87 a day.
Right.
So it went as high as $67, man. That was the high. Okay. But the stock currently today is about $32.
Okay.
But we got in at $15.87. Stock at 32 up to 33% pullback, roughly, like for the whole industry. So I'm just saying to y'all, did we make money?
Yes, we made money.
Double up.
But you had to be swinging with the boom in order to get that, because things rise and things fall.
Absolutely.
Understanding when to make that move, that's the key to messing with Pivot Point Investors. I got you on Tilray.
Tilray, so then the second one, I'm trading in and out, you know, for all of us. Like today, we doing it, right? We going, and I'm trading in for mine, y'all trading for y'all. So imagine, boom, the second one, Sundown Growers.
All right.
You know, SNDL. And so this is another stock in it. January 6th, deep dive in all these companies we could have chosen, right?
Right.
And going in and say, okay, I like Sundown. Sundown, 66 cents a share on January 6th.
66 cents? With a little C?
6 cents a share. When I brought it to the group and said, guys, look at this one. Hey.
Smackdown. That's right, Smackdown. Go ahead, baby.
I got excited. I get excited to talk about it, right? So, you know, I brought it to the group, say, guys, look at this. And y'all looked at it, and you know the technician go tear it apart.
Right.
And he said, hey, I think you're on to something, boom.
Right.
Like, let's, you know. And so then, you know, next thing you know, things shot up. It shot up to the $3.96 a share. And then pulled back, right? It's $2 a share. So we still up.
Still making bread.
Still making
bread. Hey, that's what's happening in the community.
Right.
I can dig that. That's just two. Obviously, you got a few more on the plate.
Now, here's the thing. I don't like all of them. All the companies are not.
You don't want to smoke anybody's weed?
No,
is what you're saying?
because they all not efficient.
All not efficient. They might be putting a little something in there.
Hey,
we don't mess with all the weed.
Yeah, we don't mess with all.
Particular
it's
brands.
Specific ones, right? Okay. So, and they're not traded over the counter. We don't like over-the-counter stocks.
Okay.
We don't, and even the SEC is eyeballing now. Today they released a notice that they're gonna scrutinize these over-the-counter stocks because of all this Reddit action and everything.
Right,
now, J-Tech told me, you know, what happened today to these Reddit crew? They took our stock. They took Sundown, man, and they. You know, so
let's get some context on that.
Yeah.
So when we talk about Reddit, we're talking about a community of people who they're online and they have opinions about things, and they are becoming market movers. What do we mean by market movers? We're talking about people who, because they have thousands of people in these communities, they say, hey, this is the next hot thing. It shoots up, and then they take their profits and watch it go spiraling down. And these sort of communities, the Pivot Point crew, we have to look out for them because they're becoming the new Bloombergs, the new CNBCs. You just have to watch them because they are making things happen. So that's the Reddit community. We don't want you just jumping in because you heard it somewhere. No. Some dude said they got the best on this corner, and then if I go over to that corner, we're not playing the corner games, and that's what you're talking about when you say the over-the-counter stocks. We're talking corners. When we want to go to groweries, we want to go to distilleries that really do this as a business, not a hustle, and that's what we're talking about in this community. So you were throwing something to J-Tech, asking him about this Reddit community and what's been happening with all of this?
Well, I mean, at the current moment, the forum they got on there is known as Wall Street Bets. I mean, it's pretty much been talked about on every financial news channel, even regular news, because it really made waves. And the biggest thing about them is they wanted to create a movement of their own. They felt like, you know, hedge fund managers, top financial institutions are able to move companies at whim and make money off of them with or without our involvement. Most of the time it's on our dollar, but when we want to do it, that's when it becomes a problem. So this movement has really grown strength. They're even calling it the social media stock movement, you know, so.
Social media stock movement. Okay, I got it.
So, you know, it's giving everyone an opportunity now to be like those big guys and get on there and cash in on it.
So the little guy on Reddit could feel like a hedge fund manager.
Literally.
Because he's moving the chips on the table, even though it might be a community of chips, As long as we know it's all on the table. And then the trick is getting good information so that when things are getting pulled back off the table, you're not playing musical chairs and you're the guy that's left out, standing there wondering what happened. What happened? Everybody was in.
That's right.
Hey, they pulled you a chair because you're listening to the wrong information. Joe Blow with 10,000 followers, he doesn't know a thing about the stock market. So you got to watch where you get your information from.
Gotcha.
Is that the moral of the story?
That is the moral of the story.
Okay.
Definitely.
Now,
Absolutely.
there's other areas, but I think we need to put a pin in it, guys.
Hey man, we could. We hit them with a lot. We could go deep. There's a lot of news going on,
Okay.
a lot of financial news, but we can just
Right.
leave it, man.
Okay, so
We can leave
we
it.
dove a little bit into this whole marijuana, this industry
Yes.
that Colorado has started, and now the whole nation is going crazy over.
Hey.
But we want you to get your sources right.
Do your
You're not-
research.
you gotta do your due diligence. You gotta do your
Yeah.
research.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not riding with Boom, you're not getting it from cash. You're not messing with the technician. I think you're just throwing money in the wind.
That's right. That's right.
We don't
That's
want
right.
to do that. We want
don't.
educated consumers.
That's
Okay? So, hey, on behalf of me, AC Cash, this is,
Jay the technician.
and this is,
JD. Boom.
we're coming right at you, keeping it sober, even though we're playing in the weed stocks. Huh? We're coming to you on behalf of Pivot Point Investors, where wherever you invest, we want it to be a profitable investment for you, whether it's in real estate, business investment, stock investment, or some weed. We want you want your money to grow like those weed stocks.
Oh boy.
So, take care out there.
Chill.